Hey guys, what's up? How are you guys doing? Okay guys, so today I just feel like I need to talk to you guys and also talk to myself, because I mean, this is actually a new year, and new year comes with a lot of resolution. Some people might actually give themselves resolution, and some might be like, okay, these are the things I don't want to do this year, these are the things I want to do this year. All of those things are actually resolution. Anyways, so this is it. In this life here, people would talk. People that love you even talk. Sometimes they disagree with what you do, not because they actually hate you, but because, I mean, it's in human nature for human being to complain and talk more of the ones that do not actually like what you do. They will talk. And it is your responsibility, my responsibility, to buff out all of the talking, and concentrate in creating a legacy for yourself and that of your children. Because I have come to realize that that human being we actually are a problem. Honestly, this life is kind of easygoing, but we are actually the problem to ourselves. Meaning that you might want somebody to do something, but when the person does that thing and is at the peak of his or her career, there will be this human instinct in you that you're gonna be like, the person did not do it well, the person did it well. Anyway, what I'm actually trying to drive at is that do whatsoever that you feel that is okay for you, and make sure that your choices are right. Because when we actually give ourselves too much of freedom, do you understand, to do anything, sometimes we tend to do the wrong thing. So make sure that in as much as you choose to do those things that that you love, make sure that they are actually the right things that you are choosing for yourself. Because when they are the right ones, you're going to do it for a longer time. Now, I want to actually tell you guys one of the principles of creating wealth. Some of the principles of creating wealth. Now, one of them is planning. Right? When you plan, you would actually, it will be easier for you to be able to put it up. And make sure that as you plan, you have this determination to plan. Because there's a lot of people that they just plan. It never comes to life. It has never ever come to reality. Do you understand? So plan is one. Number two is discipline. Discipline meaning that you're going to discipline yourself to be able to do that thing that you said you want to do. You want to do acting, stand up and do it. Discipline yourself. Because most of the time we are left with no choice than making sure that we are. Now, the way to success is actually not easy. Sometimes it may be very bumpy, and sometimes it may be very dusty, and sometimes it may be smooth for some people. Do you understand? But it's always not easy, especially at that beginning point. So for you to discipline yourself would help a whole lot. And the next one is determination. You get now, determination brings this level of consistency. Okay, now when you're determined to be like, yes, this is what I want in my life, this is what I'm going to do, this is what I need to do, this is, I've actually, okay, let me use acting as an example. I've actually written a script, I need to start to practice, I need to start to execute it, I need to start to, you know, do so many things. You get? So that would actually help a whole lot. And then the baba of them all is consistency. See, no matter what you do in this life, if you're not consistent in doing it, you're not going to reach that peak. Because anything you do, you have to continually do it. You have to continually do it to be able to achieve that level of success. Do you understand? You have to go on, even if it looks as though it's actually not moving, it's actually not what's doing. Man, what the F is this? It's not even working out for me. Continue. But this is my last tip for, you know, creating success, is change. Now when you are faced with a challenge of things are not working out for you the way you want it, maybe you have actually ventured into a particular business and it is not working out well, you have actually done all of the necessary things you need to do for that business to work out, and it's not working out well, I think you should consider changing to another business. Because most of the time, you know, when people dwell into a particular business that has actually not flourished for a long time, now you'll become very sad, because I mean the business is not giving you what you want, right? So why not change it? Change into another business, and you would be surprised that that is it me that is actually having this. That also goes to some of the, you know, content creator. If you're doing a particular thing and you see that this has actually not gone well for me, it has actually not fetched me what I needed, it has actually it's slow, it's too slow, too delaying, change. Do a little change, do a little switching, do a little, you know, touching and all of that. Okay, so most of the time it is not just dwelling in a particular thing, dwelling. Do you understand? When it comes to business though, it's not dwelling in a particular thing that would actually skyrocket. All right, they say change is constant, but when you change into another thing, you have to be consistent in it to make sure. Now you have to first of all be used to the business, right? You have to then be consistent, and the sky is your starting point. I swear down. Anyway, I just felt like I just needed to do a sit down video, and I needed to like encourage somebody, I needed to like talk to somebody, and I needed to make a video. And I'm like, okay, let me actually give you few keys to being that will skyrocket you to success, which are these keys that I've actually mentioned here. You know, and also know that, see, the reason why I started the video in do what makes you happy is that sometimes you would venture into something, and then there'll be somebody out there that will be there to discourage you. Do you understand? Make sure that you do not adhere to the discouragement, to the backlashing of the business, or whatever you're doing. If I had listened to some people that, you know, were telling me, oh, why are you doing this, what is this, why are you doing this, why are you here, why are you, do you understand? I wouldn't have been where I am. And if I was not determined and I was not consistent, I mean, I'm not in a higher level yet, but I can categorically tell you that I have actually worked so hard, and I'm still gonna be working hard. I'm just 36 years old and I'm still very young. All right, so I'm still going to be working very, very hard to make sure that I reach that, you know, peak of my career of my life, you know. Anyway guys, thank you so very much for watching. I'll see you guys in another video. Bye.